friends. Alyssa here. I sing alto with Border Crossing, and today I just wanted to talk a little bit about what an alto is in a choir. So if you sing in a choir, you may be familiar with the terms soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. A lot of choral music is written for those four voice types. So your music would look something like this, most likely. So as you can see in this music, the soprano line is above the alto line. And that's true for how high the sopranos usually sing. Usually sopranos sing higher than altos. And then here in this music, you can see that the tenors and the basses, they sing below the altos. Their line is below the alto line in the music. Altos are often right in the middle when singing choral music. There's a really cool thing altos can do that we call chest voice. And that just means we're using a slightly different resonance when we sing. So a lot of times you might be asked to sing using your head voice. And that might sound something like this. Here's a folk song, and I'm going to sing it totally in my head voice. Well met, my own true love. Well met, said she. So when I sing in my head voice, I can feel the sound vibrating in this part of my face. I feel it in the top of my mouth and up in my sinuses and skull. But what if I decide to feel the resonance lower and feel it in my chest and in the lower part of my face and sing the exact same thing? It's going to sound very different. Well met, my own true love. Well met, said she. So it was the same song, but I chose to use my voice differently. Either head voice up here that resonates kind of in this area of my face at that note, or chest voice, which is something that resonates lower in my body and also tends to have a brighter, more direct sound, as opposed to head voice, which you might call maybe a rounder, more covered sound. So as an alto, because of where we sing in our range in most choral music, depending on the style of song and the type of sound your choir teacher is asking for, or the type of sound you want to make as a soloist, you might choose to either sing in head voice or in chest voice. Or there's a thing we call a mix that kind of blends the two together on certain notes. So every time I sing a song in Border Crossing or with another group or even as a soloist, I try to think about what is the style of this music and do I think it will sound better and maybe more appropriate or maybe more fun if I sing it one way or the other. So here's an example of a song that we sing in Border Crossing, Alfonsina y el Mar. And this song has an interesting sort of almost popular music sound. If you hear the whole thing, and I think we have a video of it on our YouTube channel, sometimes the other parts are singing doom, doom, like we're percussion or like we're a backup singing group. And then sometimes lines have solos. So with this song, when we sing it, I've chosen to mostly sing it in chest voice to give it a bit of a brighter, more folk-like, more direct sound, as opposed to my head voice, which tends to be more covered and not as direct and obvious a sound to make. So I'll sing a little bit of it for you in both styles, and you can see which one you like better. So see if you can guess if this is my chest voice or my head voice. Por la blanda arena que lame mar, Okay, now I'm going to do it the other way. See if you think this is head voice or chest voice. Por la blanda vida que lava el mar. What do you think? Could you hear a difference? If you guessed that the first one was chest voice, you're right. And that's the way I like to sing this song, with a brighter, more focused sound. But music is subjective, and so is singing. So you might have liked the other way, and that's okay too. So if you're an alto watching this video, I hope you'll get an opportunity to experiment with your voice and see the different ways you can sing and the different ways you can place your resonance when you're singing either as a soloist or in the choir. And next time your choir teacher asks you for more chest voice, maybe you have a little better idea now of how to make that sound and how to get resonance from your chest and lower face as opposed to resonating only in your upper head like sopranos usually do. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time. Bye.